My name is Alison Wenham. I am the president of an organisation called WIN, which is the Worldwide Independent Network, formed 2 years ago, and bringing together the trade associations of the independent community from around the world. My day job is as chairman and chief executive of AIM, which I started in 1999. AIM has led to the formation of Impala, trade association in the USA, to the creation of Merlin, and then subsequently to WIN. So we now, for the first time, have a coherent global structure representing the independents. And that's what I do for my day job, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. So, Needletime. The last time I really heard the word Needletime... Needletime has been a term used to describe radio stations' use of music, and literally refers to the needle going down onto the record. In the UK, PPL, which is the Performance and Phonographic Industry Limited, has been in business now for over 75 years. So this is a right that's been available, a legal right, to performers and to record companies, and also to other rights owners like publishers and writers, for very many decades. For a reason that I don't understand, South Africa did have a Needletime right, then lost it, and it has been reintroduced. And I think this is maybe the first year when revenues should start to accrue from the use of music. Many industries argue that the use of music is of promotional value to the musicians, to the companies, and to the music industry generally, and that music should be free to air. It's an argument that you hear made very persuasively by those who haven't costed music into their P&L. It's an argument often heard by people who feel that music ought to benefit from the support that they are giving their business, and there's some tangential promotional value to us. The argument has been taken to an extreme in the States, where, given that it's the largest market in the world, with perhaps nearly 50% of the revenues of the music industry in total being earned in the US, there is no Needletime right for record producers and for their artists at all, which in this decade is unacceptable to us as an industry, and there's a very strong lobby to remedy this. Broadcasters have always argued that the value to the music industry is promotional. Well, it doesn't sit very well when you're a musician, perhaps in your 70s, on welfare. And this is simply about fair play to the investors into music and to the creators. So there's a very strong lobby going on there now. So I am delighted that the authorities here have reintroduced Needletime. But of course there's all to play for now. There's rates to set, and I'm sure that my distinguished panelists here will want to discuss how Needletime should be applied, maybe talk about some of the rates, maybe talk about some of the beneficiaries, and just how it all should be done. Now, we have quite a long session. We won't finish until 3:45. So the panelists will make a presentation of around, I think, 10 minutes each is the plan. And then I might ask a few questions based on your contribution, but I would ask the audience to join in with us, take part in this debate, because this is very much work in progress in South Africa, and we would all wish for as fair and as transparent and as commercially exciting conclusion to the new right that's been granted. So, first of all, I'll start on my left. I'm very pleased to introduce Opa. Now then, No, sorry, that's not. No, I'll get this right in a minute. You have to bear with me here. This is quite tricky for me. I can't even read it very well. That's another thing. You'll know who we are here. This is Fanani. And I'm even going to do the surname. Lishiba. La Fani. Fanani. Lishiba. From Samro, which is a collection society in South Africa. So obviously has, from Samro, sorry, Samro, which has a long role in South Africa collecting rights, but not this particular one yet.
Do I use this one? I think so. Oh, okay. Thank you. My name is Fanani Lishiba. I'm from Samro. And I'm the general manager for Needletime Rights at Samro. I think I would just like to go back a little bit and indicate that, as our chairperson has indicated, that Needletime Rights theoretically existed in this country, I think until 1965, when it was decided that for political reasons, I guess, that it should be taken out of the legislation. And in 1997-98, our government decided to appoint a task team, which was known as the Music Industry Task Team, whose responsibility was to look at the problems that were besetting the music industry in this country and the possible solutions. That task team came up with 47 recommendations, and one of these recommendations was the introduction or the reintroduction of Needletime Rights in South Africa. That led to the amendment of the Performance Protection Act, which was amended in 2002, and the regulations for the administration of Needletime Rights came into effect in 2006, in June 2006. And the regulations indicated that any collection society that would